What's your thoughts on Haaland then?
He's poor.
Roy Keane had an interesting quote, waiting for my apology from you.
Gabriel and Saliba so far rent-free in his head that he couldn't kick a football.
Yeah, I love that. Like,
yeah.
Are you going to apologise?
It's a bit of a stupid statement from Keane, but
every striker goes through a period where they struggle.
No, I mean, but you're not apologising.
Even Gary Neville said
it was me who first said if he ever wins a Ballon d'Or, I'll stop watching football.
I know, but Keane,
I don't know what you're turning around going, we should apologise.
No, because
just because you've called him a spoon.
No, because a couple of weeks ago I was saying, yes, he's brilliant in these areas, but he has gaping holes in his game.
No one
was
denied
massively.
that.
Yes, I was
Theo
getting.
did.
Yeah, I was getting fucking rinsed. Yes, I was.
Hang on.
Gaping hole.
Hang on.
Gaping holes. Yes,
so
massive.
but you said one of the gaping holes in his game wasn't finishing though, and that was what he was bad at. 2 days ago.
Yeah, it was shit at finishing, but he is missing sitters like a madman at the moment. I mean, this guy is so overhyped. I'm sorry.
Choose what he's bad at, and then
No, actually, I think he's a good finisher. Just that one, these missed chances doesn't make me think he's not a bad finisher. He can't head to save his life, but he has massive fucking holes in his game. And Roy Keane now agrees with me. He saw my take and he backed me up.
Shut up, man.
Yeah, we all know
you have to hold that. You were rinsing me, and now Roy Keane says it, and you're back down.
Is still the top goal scorer in the Premier League.
Yeah, but he has gaping holes. You're looking at that goal stat and acting as if he's a perfect striker.
This guy
he's shit.
Is arguably the best striker in the world, right?
No, it's not arguably. It's out the question. Kane's better than him.
But he's
How many minutes of Bayern you watched this season?
He's still up there.
Anyone with a brain knows Haaland's not better than Kane. That's
because
ridiculous.
the striker goes for a little purple, like an opposite of a purple patch, so to speak.
Brown patch.
A brown patch, yeah. A brown patch. Just because you go for a brown patch doesn't make him some fucking shit striker.
Fucking he is
gaping.
Shit. He has
gaping.
He is a shit footballer, a great finisher.
Mate, what are you talking about?
Roy Keane says about a man with the surname Haaland with a pinch of salt.
Mate, you see that training footage of him where he couldn't even...
He's a shit
you see that training footage where he couldn't pass the ball 3 yards? It was like watching me.
You mean in the warm-up?
Yeah. You have all these City players doing tricks, flicks, all this brilliant stuff, one-touch football. Haaland miscontrolling it. It's going out of play.
Have you actually gone mental?
Mate, the guy is terrible.
Mate,
are you calling Erling Haaland?
Erling Haaland. Yeah, he's playing for City, mate. He has the same goals per minute than Chris Wood. Do you know Isak has more goals per minute, a better shot conversion rate than him?
Came back round.
Mate, you are losing. You know when we said this before.
No, because you sit and look at his stats and wank off over his 50 goals last season.
No, because we actually watch him play.
Yeah, you should see he has fucking utensils on his feet.
Why haven't you said this for the last 18 months?
I've been harbouring these feelings, but it's fucking shit, man.
I got cooked all season last year for saying Haaland wouldn't do that well, and now suddenly because he's
I apologise to you.
But he is doing
well. No, I know. This is what I mean.
No one claims that Haaland isn't the most... We all know he isn't the most technically gifted player.
He's just a very efficient striker.
Yeah, but
he was a backtracking here because...
I'm not saying
you. These two will come at me.
He is the absolute best at finishing, moving, and he's game within the box. Okay, look, that's
exactly what I fucking said.
No, I know, 23 goal contributions and 23 starts.
He's still...
This season
He's playing for City, mate. He's fucking underperforming his XG.
Mate, his hold-up game and his link-up game is a lot better than you give him credit for. It's a lot better.
No, mate.
He wouldn't play for City if he couldn't do that.
No other striker for City has ever come near to his goal per game record.
This clip from pitchside is brought to you as always by our friends at Super 6. Super 6 will be back midweek with the usual £250,000 jackpot. There's 8 rounds in April, meaning a massive £2 million is on offer. Let's get that jackpot one. Make sure you head over to the app and make your predictions for a free shot at the jackpot. Good luck. You can also compete against myself, Theo, and Tom in the official Pitchside Mini League. The code to join that is, as always, PTCH23, where we give away a £100 Classic Football Shirts voucher every single round. So get over to the app or Super 6 website and simply predict your 6 correct scores to become 250 grand richer. And remember, it is completely free to play. Follow the link in the description and sign up now. Good luck.
That's great. I'm not disputing that he's a great scorer.
Other than Theo Baker, actually.
I'm saying he has.
That's only 8.
That's not a rebuttal to what I'm saying, because I'm not saying he's a bad goal scorer. So listen how stats of his goal scoring and stuff isn't disagreeing with what I'm saying. I'm saying there's areas of his game which he needs to improve on. Luckily, he's got the best manager in the world to coach him, and he will get better. Hopefully,
if I was a footballer, I'd sooner be in the 99th percentile of
goal scoring,
of stuff that I'm supposed to do than just, no.
It'd be the 1%.
In terms of how City play, what does he need to improve on then?
Look, no, he does his job for City, except for in recent games where he's missing these key chances.
He's just playing badly. He's in a bad run of form.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. I'm just saying
99%
there are
of
holes in his
people
game where
talk about
a
that
lot of the
1%.
time he's caught up front solo, and he's trying to take on defenders, run past defenders, and he's
But
just
you are
not
saying-
got it in his locker. He literally can't run with the ball.
he has got that in his locker because he's done it. He's done it loads of times before.
Well, that's fine if you go back fucking years if you want.
Well, what
But
about the
mate,
start of the
you two
season
still
against
going on?
Everton?
What are you on
What?
about?
You can pick out
This is the
particular.
most stupid debate I've ever
What
heard.
about
Fuck, mate, you can sit and wank off Haaland because he
Lewis, what
scored
about the goal
15
against
I
Everton?
don't wank
Start
off
the season.
Haaland. I actually don't wank off Haaland, but
I do.
You know, you can come to appreciate just how good he is at what he's good at.
Look, again, I'm not when have I not done that? I've said he's a brilliant goal scorer.
You're saying him not being,
he's just got
him
spoons
not
on his
being
feet.
all-rounded is a detriment to his game. It's not, though. He might as well be so fucking good at that's what he gets purchased for by Manchester City and is now like a treble.
Isak has got more to his game than Haaland. He's better at more things.
Yeah,
no
I agree.
one in the world is taking Isak over Haaland.
Correct, yeah.
Also, Lewis, you can't say he's a
runs.
brilliant footballer and then 5 minutes ago you literally said he's a shit footballer.
Yeah, but you call people shit and they're not shit.
No, you know, you said it with
that's just
anger.
how you talk
You
about
said it
football.
with a vein
You're like,
popping out
he's
your head.
shit. No, everyone talks like that about
Yeah.
footballers. Obviously, he's playing the Premier League and the best team in the world as a treble winner. He's obviously not shit, but like that's just a word you use, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree with that. But it's obviously, I just don't understand why he needs to be brilliant at everything.
He doesn't need to, but it's not a problem for me to point
Also,
out
do you
that
not
he has
think-
these holes in his games.
Also,
It's
do you not
fine
think
to
if he-
have those holes, but he has them.
If he did need to improve in those areas, do you not think Guardiola would be doing that as
Yeah.
opposed to making him better
the way
at what he's
City
already
play,
good at?
the way he is,
He doesn't need to be better.
He's just in a bad run
Pep
of
Guardiola's
form.
gone, right, you're that good at that, mate. Let's stick you doing
I
that
don't
thing
know.
and we'll just have you doing that.
I'm not a fan of the idea where he's missing for 80 minutes of the game and like then he'll score
But that's what
maybe
he
one or
does.
two, and
that's why.
I
That's
know, but
why
done that, though.
people used to say, "Oh my god, he's had 8 touches the game and scored
Yeah,
2
But
goals."
you're basically playing with a handicap at that point. City are brilliant. Would they be even better if they had a player who could do what Harry Kane does?
City-
What, like Aguero? And did they ever win a treble with Aguero?
We're talking about a completely different team there. The team's
City
massively
have,
evolved
City
now.
have, City have 10 other players that could play against a 14-man team and still control the game. They don't need Haaland to be that person.
So
He's
okay.
an ends to
That's
a
why
means
they
to an
actually
end.
got
So
him.
Haaland,
Yeah,
if you put
yeah,
Haaland
yeah,
into
for
a
so
different
long.
team that's not City who can't do that, would Haaland still be getting the,
I don't
the
know.
same
What's
amount
his
of goals?
record like at Salzburg and Dortmund? Have a
Yeah,
look.
no, we're talking about the Premier League, not fucking Dortmund.
Well,
No, not in the Premier League.
check his Champions League record.
If what
Yeah,
you're
mate,
trying to say
This
is,
guy has scored goals, a goal per game at every club he's ever been at.
if what you're trying to say is Harry Kane better at Burnley
I'm
than
not-
Haaland would be, then yes.
he's
if
so
that's what we're trying to get to.
Haaland
yeah.
is so
you agree
good.
with me?
He's
Yeah.
so good at what he's good at. Teams sign him and play him and build the team around him.
Tom, I'll read out his last.
Or check his Norway fucking stats.
I'll do his last 6 seasons. Salzburg, 28 goals in 22 games.
I'm agreeing he's a good goal
Dortmund,
scorer.
16 goals,
That's
18
better than
games.
good,
There's
mate.
not
Dortmund,
yeah,
41 goals,
brilliant.
41 games, 29 goals, 30 games, 52
Not
goals,
disputing
53
any of
games.
this. I've said earlier that you listen off goal scoring stats is not disputing a thing I've said.
But he's
like,
not-
I agree. He's fucking class. In
He's
that
one of
area
the best
his
goal
game.
scorers we've ever seen. He doesn't
Agree.
need to get the ball on the half island and dribble past
But
people.
that
He also
doesn't
has
mean
done that at Dortmund,
doesn't
to be
mean
fair.
that you can't. It's fucking blasphemy just to point out. Okay, in these areas he's
But
weak.
it's
I'm not
just-
even saying he necessarily needs to improve them. I'm just saying in these areas of the game he isn't good.
Okay,
and
but-
then you agree, and that's not a
Yeah.
crazy thing to say. And
Yeah,
Roy
but
Keane
you're
played
doing
because he
more
did
than
his
that,
league
though,
too.
but it's
You're doing that
pointless.
thing what Tom pointed out the other day. Like, not everyone is Messi and Ronaldo, mate. You can't have every single facet of your game and still be an amazing goal scorer.
That's
as
fair
well.
enough. Yeah.
So I don't get the point.
All I did originally was point out Haaland has these fucking flaws in his game, and
a great
if you take away the goal scoring, you're just watching him. He looks
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
I don't think he's easy on the eye. He never has been. But I don't understand. I don't get what
But
the point is.
well, yeah, but that's just me looking at the player and saying, yeah, he looks shit. Take that away, he looks shit in this, and he has a biscuit tin head. That's not you're all right to say that. He's not untouchable just because he scored
Gabriel's
15 a
great centre-back.
season. Fucking
Not sure about his dribbling though.
like
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Ronaldo's.
You bring it like
Mate, Ronaldo has had criticism in his career, and he's a far superior player than Haaland will ever be. So, like, I don't know why Haaland's this untouchable
I'd like
player.
to envisage that you play FM and you go, right, who's got 10s across the board as opposed to like, who's a 15?
I just don't know why Haaland's got this like protective bubble around
doesn't
him.
mate.
He
Everyone's
does.
slating him.
Yeah, but I mean,
I
he's
had
fucking,
worst take of the season for saying he was going to be shit in the Prem. people don't always have this,
Also-
universal opinion that he's amazing, mate.
Also, his shit is still far superior to every other striker in the world.
I just don't. I
You're
don't
saying he's shit,
understand.
but he's still top goal scorer.
Yeah, but no, you have to take. He would probably
on,
be. Mate, you have to take it with a pinch of salt, though. He is playing in the.
You can't say that about
Yes,
every
no,
striker.
no.
That's like saying, "Oh, yeah, but Messi. Oh, you got to take it with a pinch of salt because is that Barcelona, the best
Yeah.
team in the world?
Yeah.
Ronaldo, oh, pinch of salt. Is that Real Madrid?
Last
There's a
season,
reason they play for those teams, mate.
last season, when he scored that many goals, you don't need to take a pinch of salt because he was so clear. It was fine. This year, he's not as clear, and he's playing in the best team in the
But
world
Mbappe,
as
pinch
well.
of salt, playing at PSG. Oh wait, he did it in a World Cup final.
But
What?
Like, what-
How's that
you
argument
can't-
even apply to like what I've
Because
just
it's
said?
PSG.
It's like, what is
it's a
what's
worse
common?
league.
What-
It's a worse league. You got to
That
take
does not even
You got to
apply.
take every goal Mbappe scores to PSG. You got to take a pinch of salt because it's in the worst. It's in a farmers league.
Well, yeah, you do have to take it with a pinch of salt.
But then he proved it on the world stage at the World Cup.
he's not arguing that, is he?
He is.
Right.
He's not.